I was impressed with that move you pulled. Bang.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's me, it's G, it's a double MD, the undefeated, undisputed YouTube champion. That's right, it's the Maverick, Mark Daniels, here with our fossil Pokemon tier list. And guys, if you missed our last tier list, we did a big tier list, a grass Pokemon tier list. Took us about 40 minutes or so. Of course, in the link description below, I'll have a playlist of all our Pokemon tier lists we've done so far. We've done so many. We've done all the generations of Pokemon, starter Pokemon, Pokemon video games, steel Pokemon, water Pokemon, grass Pokemon. The list is massive and it's only getting bigger. We're doing a shorter tier list this week since last week's was so long. I thought maybe we'd take a little bit of a break and do one that's a little bit smaller, and it's one that we have to do eventually anyway, so it's fossil Pokemon. Also, I like to mention that this is not based on like competitive viability in Pokemon. It's not, I'm not picking one because this guy's great in OU or something, right? Like, I don't care about that stuff. This is mostly about aesthetics, my personal attachment to the Pokemon, and then as I picked them, I'll try to provide a little bit of insight. Also, if you look here, we have our tiers. We have Arceus tier, which is the top of the top, cream of the crop, the God tier. Amazing, which is like your A tier, great, which is like your B tier, okay, C tier, your average, and then not so okay, which is like your D, your below average, and then Garbodor, of course, the garbage tier, bottom of the barrel. I can probably call this the Unpheasant. I don't even want to say that name. The Unpheasant tier. Now, I mentioned in the grass Pokemon tier list that Lileep and Cradily may be my least favorite fossil Pokemon. I forgot these four disgusting Pokemon exist. I wish they didn't exist, and I wish they weren't fossil Pokemon. But unfortunately, they are. So all four of these bad boys right here, was it Dracozolt, Arctozolt, Dracovish, Arctovish? Did I say those right? I think so. I don't know. They're going to the bottom. I do like this one probably more than the others. This is probably going to make some people a little upset because some people love these fossils. I don't see how. They're freaking ugly. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, we got our bottom layer here. Things will move around a little bit possibly, but this is a small tier list, so probably not. Also, one thing that drives me crazy in a tier list, as we've already got started, is when people put like half their tier list in their top tier and their Z plus 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 tier because they need 4 different Z tiers and an S tier. Not here. We're not doing that. This is the top of the top, baby. You're only gonna see a few Pokemon in here. In any given list. In our grass Pokemon tier list, there's like over 100 different grass Pokemon. I'm not sure what the exact numbers off the top of my head, but there's a lot of grass Pokemon. I think only like 6 individual Pokemon, if you take out like the Megas and the Gigantamax forms, are also in there because Venusaur has a Mega and a Gigantamax. Spoiler alert for my tier list. There's like 6 individual actual Pokemon in there, so just know there's not going to be that many on this list in particular. Anyways, let's get started. So we have Ammonite here. Praise Helix has to go in the Arceus tier. Why did I grab Archeops? Has to go in the Arceus tier. I mean, it is the Helix fossil Pokemon. I have to praise it. If I don't, no, I'm kidding. We're not going to put it there. Ammonite, for me, when I look at this list in particular, right, I got to have some Pokemon that fill out some of these lower tiers as well. Right now, I want to put Ammonite in okay, but know that I know I just said it might not move around anything. It might move down to not so okay. It's kind of borderline here for me right now. So we'll keep it there for now. This may move in the future. We'll see. Omastar, I like a little bit more than Ammonite. We're gonna put it in the great tier for now, but again, it may move to okay. We'll see how things go. Kabuto, I like more than Ammonite, so we'll put there for now. Kabutops, going into the Arceus tier. One of my favorite fossil Pokemon. I mean, look at it. From an aesthetic point of view, it looks amazing. A really cool Pokemon. Unfortunately, when I look at like the shinies of some of these Pokemon, a lot of the shinies aren't great. There are some great shinies though. Tyrantrum has a great shiny, for example. For better or for worse, I think Arctovish has a cool. I think it's silver, right? If I'm not mistaken, it's actually a kind of a cool shiny, but it's an Arctovish. That's freaking garbage. Maybe I'm a little too harsh on these guys, but I think they look ugly as sin. Aerodactyl. Now, there's no Mega Aerodactyl here, which is fine. Otherwise, it'd go right with it, but it's going straight in the Arceus tier. And I love Aerodactyl. One of my favorite Pokemon. No doubt about that. Definitely going in the Arceus tier, no question. Aesthetically looks really cool. I think it has a cool shiny. It's nice and pink. Um, I don't remember. Did I put Tyrantrum on my list of my top 25 favorite Pokemon? I think it ranked lower than Aerodactyl. I honestly forget. Because like after like the top like 10 or so, it's like you can kind of put them in any position really, to be honest. But Tyrantrum, also obviously you could probably guess where it's going to go now, but we'll leave it where it's at for now. Lileep and Cradily can go not so okay for now. I do think they're a notch above these garbage looking Pokemon. And again, we gotta have some Pokemon in this tier as well. Anorith, quite honestly, is slightly better than them. Armato can go in okay for now. I probably like Armato better than these two. Cranados. I really like Cranados and I like Rampardos a lot as well. We'll put them both in amazing. Shieldon looks like a mini Tauros to me, so you know it's got points for me there because I love Tauros. We're going to put it in great, below Omastar. Bastiodon, I actually like Shieldon more than Bastiodon. But I'm still going to put it in the great tier. Turtauga, the name alone is great. I like turtles, as I mentioned the grass type Tears of Torterra. Turtauga, probably right about here. Caracosta, however, can go here. I'm thinking about moving Omastar up. We'll see. Archon, I was never crazy about Archon or Archaeopsis, but I like Archon more than Archaeopsis. I think Archaeopsis is very freaking goofy. We're going to put Archaeopsis and Not So Okay at the top. We're going to put Archon at the bottom of okay. Now the more I look at it, Ammonite is safe and okay for sure. Kabuto is as well. Tyrant, amazing. Amazing. Tyrantrum, Arceus tier. No doubt about that. Just a cool looking Pokemon, great shiny. One of the best shinies. Might be in my top 25 favorite shinies whenever I do that list. I don't have that scheduled yet, but we'll do that eventually. I'm kind of spacing them out a little bit. We don't need to do the top 25 favorites of everything right away. Spacing them out, keep things fresh. But yeah, I love shiny Tyrantrum. And I mean, it's a giant T-Rex. How could I not love this Pokemon? And I do think it's a step above Rampardos in terms of design, but I do like Rampardos a lot as well. So Amora and Aurora. So Amora, I think, is a cute Pokemon, but I don't rank it that highly. I'll put it in okay, above Archon. And then Aurorus, I think I'm going to put it in great at the very top. Yeah. And guys, I think that might be a lot. I think that's our tier list. And like I said, this was a quicker one. Our last tier list was about 40 minutes long, so we're going to take a quick overlook here. Make sure I want to, if I want to move anything, probably not. I mean, it's a small list, not really much to look at. These guys are staying at the bottom no matter what, and I think this order is the way I would put them. An order from who makes me want to vomit the most versus who makes me want to vomit the least. And I think it's fair. Actually, for whatever reason, I just don't like this little head on this Pokemon. I think it looks beyond goofy. I do not like these Pokemon at all. Lileep and Cradily are fine where they're at. Anorith, yeah. I probably put Anorith, but yeah. Yeah, this list looks good to me, guys. Let me know how you guys feel about these guys and how I slammed them the entire video. I say that in jest. You know, I like all Pokemon except for Pheasant. But, man, I'm not going to lie, though. These are definitely, in my honest opinion, the worst looking fossil Pokemon, period. I'm curious to know if there's anyone that really loves these that would put them in their top tier. Let me know. I'm curious to know. Let me know who your favorite fossil Pokemon is. Let me know if there's any tier lists you want to see in the future. We'll go ahead and talk about the next tier list coming since I did that the last video. So, on April 2nd, we're going to be seeing the Champion Digimon tier list from Digimon Stories Cyber Sleuth. That is another game that we're playing on this channel if you're interested in checking that out. We're completing the living decks for that game. We're right now going through the DLC. We're not really close to being done yet, I don't think. We still got a long ways to go. So I'm kind of spacing out those Digimon tier lists a little bit, but we still have Ultimate Mega to go through, and I think DNA Digivolution ones as well. So we still have a few different tier lists to do on that beyond Champions, but we're going to be doing the Champions next week, 3 p.m. on Friday, just like this one went up. And then after that, April 9th, as I mentioned before, is our wrestling top 25 favorite wrestlers of all time. I'm a big wrestling fan. I don't do a lot of wrestling content on this channel. In fact, I haven't really done any at all. But WrestleMania is right around the corner, and again, if you're not familiar with that, it's like the big show of the year. It's like the Super Bowl equivalent for WWE. I'm going to be going over my top 25 favorite wrestlers, and it's not just going to be WWE wrestlers. It's going to be a mixture of. Let me go through here. There's some wrestlers that obviously don't wrestle anymore that are retired. There's some New Japan Pro wrestlers on there, some NXT guys maybe, maybe some people that are in AEW right now. We'll see. I'm not going to spoil it too much. I did give last week my 25th favorite wrestler of all time, X-Pac. I'm not going to go beyond that, but just know that's a little bit of a teaser of what's to come. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, I am the Maverick Daniels. Bidding you farewell, peace, and one love. Bang!